pushing buttons, Danny.
Wearing uniform 35, Simon Carter.
Apologies for the delayed start here with the live stream from this match of the Men's Open State Championships, where Pendra City are taking on Cumberland Nepean. Just saw Simon Carter there put one deep into centre field. Unfortunately for the Cumberland Nepean lineup, and Simon, that one was taken by the centre fielder. And now we have Ben Cashin stepping up to the plate. Fortunately, we weren't able to see the earlier inning where Penrith City took the 1-0 lead, as you can see on your screens. You see a pop-up here from Cashin. Second, the shortstop gets underneath it, takes a catch, and that'll be the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for Cumberland Nepean. They make their way back to the dugout. They'll come out now with the gloves on, and it will be Pendra City with another opportunity to have a bat. Of course, it was Jared Garland who hit a bomb to score that run. A home run for Garland to open his account in this match. We make our way into the top of the second. It is Pendra City with that 1-0 lead. Oh, 54 for Pendra City. Mitchell Simonsbergen will get us underway here. Simonsbergen playing in left field for Pendra City. The batters count 2 balls his way. I see Dimmy Doney in the circle for Cumberland Nepean, gets one down the middle, fouled away by Simonsbergen. Again, fouled away. You could hear the grunt. You might have been able to pick that up in the effects mic. Doney giving that one everything he had. That one hit into the ground, picked up on the hop by the third base. Gets a throw over to one in time. It was nice work by Reveco on the corner. Had to dig it out. It was hit hard along the ground. Gloved beautifully by Hayden Reveco. And fired it over to one in time for the out. And that'll bring up Zane Van Lieshout. Hard hit into the ground again, knocked down by Reveco. Sidearm over to one, gets away from the first baseman. Van Lieshout makes his way to second. And gets there safely. The throw was coming from behind him. Reveco was it, knocked it down. Having a hot hand there on the hot corner, Reveco. And then he tried the sidearm throw and it just got away from first base. Van Lieshout turned to go but stumbled. And then it became a foot race. He beat the throw. Sees him stand up at 2. And the new batter, Xavier Lachat, will get up. And he'll face off with Van Lieshout on second. Chat holds back. Holds the hands at one just a little bit outside the zone. Hit hard in the ground. It's a 2-hop. Picks up by the second base. Throw to one in time for the out. But that will advance a runner to third base. Brody Jessup, the right fielder, wearing number 78 here today for Pendra City. Nice pitch there from Dhoni. Demetrius Dhoni in the circle for Cumberland Nepean, the evergreen Dhoni. He's been around a long time, a real stalwart of our sport, still getting the job done as we see a nice pitch from that man I speak of. And Brody Jessup has a big swing and a miss. 2 strikes here for Jessup. And another, and that's a K2 for Dimmy. And he'll make his way back to the shade of the dugout. And now Pendra City get the gloves on. And they'll come out to try to protect that 1-0 lead. They leave a runner on third base. And they'll get another chance shortly. But at first, we're going to see what the boys from Cumberland Nepean can do with the bats in hand. Where were you at the start of the game? When you were supposed to be up here? Leading off here for Cumberland Nepean is number 5, or third baseman, sorry, number 52, Hayden Rebecco. You saw him get the job done in the field. Let's see what he can do with the bat in hand now. Noah Powell bringing the heat here for Penrith City. Rebecco just lays off that one. Holds his hands on one there, just a little bit outside the zone. 1-1 the count. Rebecco did well to hold there. Saw the rise come, just checked. That one low in the dirt gets away from the catcher. Again, low in the dirt, inside this time from Powell. Demetrius Stoney for Cumberland Nepean steps up. His opportunity. Rebecca, the runner on first base. Runner goes, and just the catcher lost the handle for a slight second, and that gave time for Rebecca to make his way to second. A little bit of laundry to do there for Mr. Rebecca. Picked up plenty of the diamond out there at second, shaking it out. Very uncomfortable feeling. Ground ball, chopped, hit up by Donny to third base. They go for the double, but not in time. The runner was held well by Garland on third. Then a beautiful throw to one. But, yep, umpire called a dragged foot, so Donny is safe at first. The runners on the corners now for Cumberland Nepean. Dave Borg is the batter in the box now. Runners on the corners. Donny goes. No play. And a strike called by the umpire. So runners on 2 and 3 now. Go ahead run on second. This one hit along the ground. A shortstop picked up. They go for the lead run at home. But a run will score. As we see Donny slide into home. They got the lead runner and then went for the double play. And just a little fumble by the shortstop as he covered second was enough for the runner to score. And a safe hit in the books for Borg. A fielder's choice play from the shortstop who got the throw to home in time. And then they went for the pick-off as the runner made his way to second. Fortunately, as I said, the ball went down and a run scored. So Drew Senatuli now steps into the batter's box. Holds his hands at the opening pitch and it was right down the middle. He shook his head as the umpire made the call. Noah Powell again pitching beautifully here for Pendra City. Big swing at one high out of the zone and Senatuli shakes his head and walks back to the bench. Now with 2 out, we'll have speed up play. As the catcher makes his way back to the dugout. That'll bring out the runner. And Shayla Nelson steps into the batter's box. Time called here. Just have a quick break while the teams come together. The umpire coming out onto the diamond, and we are set to get back underway. There it is, it caused a delay. It's been corrected. Runner on first here for Cumberland Nepean. Elson punches it foul down the first baseline. Elson faces off once again. Nice pitch from Powell. Right down the middle. Runner steals to second. Two and two the count here for Elson. Powell looking to get the job done here. 2 out. As we see a big swing and a miss for Elson. And the throw out at 1. That's all she wrote for that one, Cumberland Nepean. Tied it up 1-1 here as we make our way the next inning. Top of the third now.
We're at the top of the third innings, and leading off the hitting for Pendra City is the pitcher, Powell.
New batter for Pendra City. Leading off here is the pitcher, Noah Powell. And firing him in like bullets. Let's see what he can do with the bat in hand. He hits the first pitch deep into right field. Back to the fence in the hand, over the head for the catch. Simon Carter backing out towards the fence, through the glove up in time. A nice catch out there by Carter. It was a solid piece there from Powell, the first pitch he faced. And back to the top of the lineup now for Penrith City. Jeremy Garland, the second base player. He looked to get a piece of the family action. Brother Jared hitting that home run in the first dig. Jeremy watches another strike. High rise ball well outside the strike zone, and Garland just watches it slide by. Another one high outside the zone. Good ball. Piece of that one, punches it foul. Deep over the first baseline. Garland takes one on the inside. Framed by the catcher. Thought he had his measure. Umpire disagreed. Change up from Doney. Glove by Reveco. The throw over to one in time. Senatuli takes it nicely on first for the out. Brings up to bat Alex Gutteridge. Low in the dirt, glove nicely by the catcher. That one popped up. Shortstop backing out over the head. Gets the backhanded catch. And that's a third out for Pendra City. Cumberland Nepean get the job done there. We remain tied up at one apiece. We make our way into the bottom of the third. It'll be Cumberland Nepean with an opportunity to go ahead. The young fella Noah Powell will have plenty to say about that. No, we have a change. It's a change in the Pendra City lineup. We'll see Jeremy Garland make his way into the circle. And Powell changing positions. It's a great lineup when you can take Noah Powell out and bring in Jeremy Garland and lose absolutely nothing in either position. Lead-off batter for Cumberland Nepean, number 78, Austin Gooden. Young man has been plying his trade quite some time. Great to see him getting an opportunity here in this Opens Championships. Gooden clubs that one into the ground. Good set of wheels from Austin. He makes his way up the line, but the throw beats him. Garland fields his own pitch. And contact there from Gooden, but not able to beat the fielder. And Jono Faber, the DP for Cumberland Nepean, steps up for his second chance. Faber gets out one on the grass, a fair hit just over the head of the infield. finds space and makes his way safely to first. Shallow has found the right little bit of space. Now it's Simon Carter, the right fielder who took that great catch earlier on in the game. Just check swing there. Umpire on first said no, he didn't. Takes one on the inside. Runner stays. Van Lieshout kept the ball in front in play. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw is on the money. Beautiful throw from Zane Van Lieshout. Was right on the dime. And the diving base runner couldn't get there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get it done. 2-2 the count. Now 2 out. Carter takes one high. Umpire punches him out for a K, and Carter walks back to the dugout in disgust. Little bit of confusion down there. We had the 3 out. The umpire just, I think he had 2. And Zane just has a quick word. And now we're all squared away. 3 out. And Pendra City make their way back to the dugout. And Cumberland Nepean come out onto the diamond defensively. We're still all tied up at 1 apiece. So we make our way into the top of the 4th. Lead-off batter here for Pendra City, Jared Garland. On the back of that home run, he swings again at the first pitch he faces, fouls it away this time. This last time he put it deep. Let's see what he can do. Checks this time, holds his hands at one, just down a little bit low for his liking. The umpire agreed. It's a ball. Garland, state and national representative. Hits it hard, gets through the pivots, over the head of the pitcher. Solid drive there from Jared. Finds space through the middle. Ben Yeager is the new batter, clearly wearing somebody else's uniform. But number 82 is his for the day. Takes the ball. Fouls away down the first baseline. Good contact. Runner goes. Garland safe at 2. Quick wheels. Just got a little away from the catcher. Contact. Found away again from Jaeger. He's making Donny throw pitches. Batter's job to stay in the count. Jaeger now. Just a tap on that one. Takes the umpire on their hand too. He shakes it off. Always very tender for the Blues. A little bit exposed. 2-2 the count now. That was a nice change up, hit hard into centre right, all the way back to the fence. Garland scores. And the throw on the ground finds Jaeger short of the base at third. And an RBI there for Jaeger. It's an unfortunate end to what was a great hit. Mitchell Siemensbergen, the new batter, stepping up to the plate. Hits that one hard through the middle once again. And that's a safe hit for Siemensbergen. Number 73, Zane Van Lieshout steps up to the plate now. And Siemensbergen is out there on first base following his safe hit. And Lieshout got one through third base for his safe hit last time round. Lets one go high and outside the strike zone. Another one on the rise. That's a big swing from Zane. Threw everything he had at that one and didn't get the connection he was after. So nice pitch from Donny. Again goes high, and Van Lieshout takes the base on balls, makes his way to one. Runner advances. Runners on 1 and 2 now. Xavier Lachar steps up to the bat now, number 46. Catcher. Checks there, holds his hands. Lachar just going through his swing motion now. Ready. Runners on 1 and 2 here. Fouls one away from Donny. 1-1 for Lashar. Runners now on 2 and 3. Two balls, one strike for Lashar. Go one low in the dirt. Change up. Doesn't find the strike zone, and Lashar makes his way to first base for loaded bases. And Brody Jessup. K2 last time around. Let's see what he can do here. Puts it straight back to the pitcher, and they take the lead runner out at home. And time call with speed up play. The catcher will make his way back to the dugout with 2 out now, and Noah Powell. High ball outside the strike zone, let go by Powell. Got a nice piece last time around. It was taken by Simon Carter out there in right field. That catch back over his head. Powell with a big swing and a miss there. Clearly showing his intention to have a hit. And again, a swing and a rise ball. It's a K2 for Dimmy to add to his tally. I got ahead of myself there. Apologies. That wasn't a K. And Dimmy thought he had his man then and started to walk off, but the blue disagreed. So we're all over the shop. My apologies from the commentary perspective, but Dimmy thought he had his number then. Now we go. That time he gets the call he was looking for. Powell disagrees, but he'll make his way back. And a slap on the shoulder there by Dave Borg, the man behind the dish. And it'll be Pendra City making their way back out into the middle. Have the 2-1 lead once again, back in front in this one. But Cumberland Nepean get an opportunity here in the bottom of the 4th. Jeremy Garland remains in the middle for Pendra City. Lead-off batter here for Cumberland Nepean is Ben Cashin. Put a flying ball up for the shortstop. His last chance with a bat in hand. Be looking to open the account here. Get on safe if he can. Certainly a very capable batter, Ben Cashin. Garland throws one on the outside, trying to draw Cashin into a swing, but Cashin holds his hands. Fouls that one away. One ball, two strikes here for Cashin. Again on the outside, just looking for a hit. Trying to draw the swing is the pitch from Garland. Cashin. Good patient at bat here for Ben. 2-2. Van Lieshout liked that one. Just held it there long enough for the blue to see it. Full count now. That one low on the outside. Just not finding the spot out there. And Cashin makes his way to one. Brings up to the plate now number 52, the third base, Hayden Reveco. Solid batter Reveco, capable. He hits that one hard down at his feet. Dead ball, called by the umpire. Change up from Garland, saw Reveco swinging. And another strike. Two strikes here for Reveco. Had a base on balls last time. Good speed from Garland right down the middle, and Reveco has to just watch it. And the umpire punches him out back to home. He goes into the dugout and brings to the plate Demetrius Doney. He scored the run for Cumberland Nepean. He needs to get on base here. It's a hard contact through the second base into right field. The play coming to third, sliding in. Tagged out. The throw was right on the money. And Cashin. Good set of wheels. There was nothing he could do about it. That throw from right field was 100% on the dime. Brody Jessup out there with that throw. Doney gets it to base on what was a great connection. Hit hard along the ground into right field, but then the one-hop throw from right field gets the runner out at 3. Great play from Penrith in defence of that one-run lead. Dave Ball steps up now from the pitcher to the catcher. Swing and a miss from Borg. It's a great play from Pendra City. Now Borg gets a chance here with a runner on 2. Swings again at another. Good speed pitch. It was high in the strike zone. 2-2 the count now here for Borg. Fouled away this time, punched straight down into the dirt. Borg on Garland, runner on 2 for Cumberland Nepean. Swing and a miss from Borg, and that's the third out. So runner stays on second, and the score remains 2-1 Pendra City over Cumberland Nepean.
Change in the lineup for Cumberland Nepean. At first base, wearing uniform 70, is Dylan DeBono.
Top of the lineup here for Pendra City. Jeremy Garland gets us underway once again. Ground out to third base. Previous at bat. High ball. This one hit hard. And a long, long way. Home run for Jeremy Garland. Gets on the Garland home run train. His brother Jared hit one to start the run scoring for Pendra City this time. Jeremy puts it deep. No movement whatsoever from the outfielders. They knew as soon as it came off the bat, it was out of here. So Alex Goodridge, he wants a piece of the action. Strike called. Goodridge just tucked away from that one. Thought it might have been on the inside, but the umpire liked the spot. This one hit hard into the ground, gloved at shortstop by Cashin. Nonchalant, but it was hit hard and he made it look easy. Cashin with that throw over to one in time for the out. Gutteridge makes his way back to the dugout and brings up Jared Garland. You just saw his brother put one over. It's one apiece in this game for the Garland boys. Let's see if Jared can jump back ahead here. High pitch. Just Donny keeping these ones out of that hitting zone. Just trying to tempt Jared into a swing. So far, good patient at bat here for Garland. This one he gets a hold of, hits it into left field, and a nice catch taken. Backing away into foul territory was that catch by Austin Gooden. Out there in left field. And Ben Yeager steps up for his next opportunity. Had that beautiful piece into centre field last time round, but a throw got him tagged out at 3. Yeager. Certainly he's got his eye in here. Holds his hands back on that one. Again, checks. Patience here from Yeager. Dimmy throwing all around that zone, just trying to find that spot that's going to draw Yeager into a swing. This one he has a piece of and hits it straight into the ground. Have a little rest there. One hit hard into contact with his leg. It's a little bit of discomfort, but he'll take a few deep breaths and get back into the batter's box. And Yeager, it's good to go. Couple of deep breaths from Yeager. He takes up his position once again, faces off against Donny. This one he hits hard. Again, over the left field fence, well beyond the tree line, up over the trees. And that's another home run for the Pendra City team. This time off the bat of Ben Yeager. Took one in the leg and then said, this one is out of here. There's a challenge thrown down for Jeremy Garland. Anything you can do, I can do as well, buddy. And the teammates put it over the left field fence. And that may be the end of Demetrius Donny's pitching for this match. And it'll be John O'Faber who come into the circle. Tall pitcher. Good speed from Jono. Mitchell Simonsbergen will be the first batter for Pendra City to face off against Faber, a new pitcher for Cumberland Nepean. A grounder hit through the shortstop and a safe hit for Mitchell. He makes his way to first base. Zane Van Lieshout now the catcher for Pendra City. He steps into the box. Simonsbergen. High ball. Van Lieshout lets it slide by again. Three balls here for Van Lieshout. The batters count. Opportunity here. And one down the middle. Nice return there from Faber. Change up, gets behind Van Lieshout. He'll make his way to first on a base on balls. And with two out, Van Lieshout will make his way back to the dugout. So Lieshout makes his way into the box. One low in the dirt on the outside. Taken nicely by Borg. Doing a great job behind the dish. That one hit hard. Straight to second base. Fielder's choice. They get the out at one. And that's the end of the innings. Two beautiful home runs there for Pendra City. Hit deep over that left field line. They cleared the tree line here, so they were on their way. Straight off the bat. And it is Pendra City now with a 4-1 lead. So we make our way into the top of the fifth. The bottom of the fifth, sorry. Lead-off batter for Cumberland Nepean here. Dylan DeBono. And Jeremy Garland remains in the pitching circle for Pendra City. As DeBono takes one low in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but no damage. Bases are clear. Swing and a miss from De Bono. It was nice speed from Garland. Right at the top of that hitting zone for De Bono. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Swings at one on the outside. It's a swipe more than a swing from De Bono. And another one. And Garland gets his man. And a K2 for De Bono. Shayla Nelson steps up. You see a conference here from the Pendra City coach. Makes his way back out into the infield. Has a chat with Garland. Ready to go once again, Shayla Nelson. Facing off against Jeremy Garland. That one a little bit low, and Nelson just watches it. Holds his hands back on one there, right at the top of the strike zone. The umpire calls the strike, and Nelson just queries the call, wants to know a little bit about where it was. And now Shaylan steadies himself. Lets another one go low on the inside this time for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count here for Shaylan. The nice pitch. Garland just didn't get the call he was after. 3 balls, 1 strike. The one hit hard to right field. Hangs up there for a little while, but the catch taken. And that's the first out. Austin Gooden gets another opportunity with the bat in hand. Last time he hit it straight back to the pitcher who got the throw out at 1. He takes one low on the inside this time to open his account. Checks there, holds his hands, but the called strike this time. 1-1. Change up. Didn't quite find the spot. Gooden held his hands back. The umpire calls a ball, 2-1. Good speed from Garland, comes back right down the middle. Gooden couldn't keep up with it. 2-2 the count. Just off the money there for Garland. It was a nice pitch. Right at the top of that strike zone again. Gooden couldn't be drawn into it. Count now here. And there's a swing and a miss from Gooden, and Garland gets the third out. And Pendra City shuts down the attack of Cumberland Nepean, and they come back out for another chance shortly. Lead-off batter for Pendra City this time round. Here's Brodie Jessup. Jessup fouls that one away into the back net. Mixed bag for Brodie today. K2 to start off his account, and then hit a beautiful ball over the head of the pitcher. As he punches this one into right field, Carter coming in, gets underneath it, takes the catch. Nice catch again from Carter. That's his second of the game. And Noah Powell. Powell with a fly ball to right field. And then a K2. So he'll be looking to get his name in the scorebook with a hit here. Fouls it away again. Contact. Strike called there for Powell. He let it go, and the umpire called the strike. One was a little bit high, just a nod there from the catcher. Ball back to young Faber. It's the ball, base on ball for Powell. He makes his way to first base. And number 30, Jeremy Garland, steps up for another chance. On the back of his previous at-bat where he clubbed the biggest home run I've seen here today so far. Takes one on the right elbow. Not happy about it either. He makes his way to one, throws his bat in the dirt in disgust, shakes his head as he makes his way up the baseline. He took a stinger there. Umpire just checks he's okay, good to go. And now it's Alex Gutteridge. He grounds that one to second base. Garland makes his way to two. Two out here for Pendra City. Jared Garland steps into the batter's box. Rise ball well outside the strike zone, and Jared just lets it straight through to the catcher. Swing and contact, fouls it away into the back net. 1-1 will be the count here. So one go. Runners at 2 and 3. They go for the pick off on Noah Powell at third. The ball just got away. A wry smile from the third baseman. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jared. Holds hands on that one for a called strike this time. Patient batting from Garland. Holds hands again, and a called strike for a K2. Jared, just a little word over the shoulder. He wasn't happy with the call, shakes ahead as he walks off. So both Garland boys not happy with their at-bats that time. Just keeping an eye on Jeremy as he made his way back. He had to look down where he took that impact on his right arm. It's his pitching arm as well. Said where he took it to could be a bit of a stinger down the arm. He's made of tough stuff. He'll make his way back out into the circle. And have they fired him up? Keep an eye on him during the warm-up here. That was plenty of speed in those pitches still. See him out there in the infield just showing the boys behind him. He must have picked up a bruise. Showing the boys little cherry he's carrying now on his right tricep. And now it'll be Jono Faber. A little battle within the battle. Pitchers facing off against each other. And the strike to open the account for Faber. Holds his hands back at one. He wanted a piece of it, and it was a nice pitch from Garland. 0-2 the count here. Well in favour of Jeremy. Let's see what Jono can do. Again, stays patient, Faber, tempting the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He reaches out at 1. That was a beautiful pitch from Jeremy Garland, who just gives himself a nod as he makes his way back. He's happy with that out. Faber, the man who gave him that little cherry on the arm. Jeremy gets his man back to the dugout with a K2. And now Simon Carter steps up to the batter's box. Off-speed pitch. And Carter holds the hands back, doesn't have a swing, can't be tempted. Stands tall. And Garland brings back the speed. And Carter gets some contact, fouls it away. Low on the inside, picked up by Van Lieshout. Nice work behind the plate. Run a little bit high. And Carter just started to move towards it, but then didn't offer a swing. It's a good call. Now the count in his favour, 3-1. That one he punches into right field. It swings away. A diving right fielder goes for the ball, knocks it to the fence. Carter trips as he makes his way around second. He was looking for third. Just lost his footing as he went over the base. And then calls time to regain his composure. There's a base score begging there for Carter. He was well on his way to third base. And it was great fielding in right field as well. As he dived for that one, he knocked it into foul territory. Came off the fence. He recovered nicely. And Carter had taken that tumble. That brings up to bat Ben Cashin. On the outside, Cashin just watches it into the glove of Van Lieshout. The outside. Strike called. He came around on that one, tried to evade it, but the bat was swinging. Two balls, one strike, the count here for Cashin. Trail by 3 with 1 out and Carter on second. An opportunity here for Cashin to score a run with a safe hit. Holds his hands back from that one, and that's another base on balls for Ben Cashin. Uniform number 52 is the third base for Cumberland Nepean, Hayden Reveco. Reveco takes the first pitch up high for a ball. Another one. This time a strike call. Big swing from Hayden this time. 2-2 the count for Hayden Reveco. Must have been close. Van Lieshout liked it. The umpire didn't give the call that they were hoping for. Full count here for Hayden Reveco. Runners on 1 and 2 for Cumberland Nepean. High. And a called strike for Hayden Reveco. Another K2 to add to the tally for Jeremy Garland.
To the batting box.
Timmy Doney. He gets another chance with the bat in hand. He's batted well in this match. Takes the first pitch. Bat did not move. Stayed on the shoulder. Holds his hands back on that one. 1-1 the count. Low on the inside this time, and Doney just watches it into the glove of Van Lieshout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Doney just patient. Swings at one at the top of the strike zone. Gets contact, fouls it away. Garland and Doney would have faced each other quite often in different championships. There's a swing and a miss from Doney, and Garland closes that one out with another K2. Dimmy makes his way back to the dugout. And a time and game call. So Pendra City take this one out 4-1 over Cumberland Nepean, who left a couple of runners on base there. And a final score, Pendra City, who were dominant, you have to say. A couple of home runs, long bombs from the Pendra City lineup, and they'll make their way off at 2 o'clock. And of course, the final at 4.